Shell launched the LGBTI network in 2014. It's been successful so far. And the reason why is because we believe that our LGBTI network is a network that advances teaching, celebration and liberation of spirit, and allowing people to be themselves and be authentic.
Shell has got amazing diversity and inclusion programs, especially if you look at the LGBTI network. So we have our own established LGBTI plus network in the organization, which has been around for about 4 or 5 years already, and it's just growing from strength to strength. That alone is our strong point within Shell when it comes to having that inclusion for LGBTI plus people in the organization, for them to feel that level of safety.
As Shell, we make sure that we need to be deliberate in our actions to prove and to make sure that we create an environment where people are encouraged to be themselves, where people are encouraged to be authentic and embrace who they are. However, we still believe that we need to empower our employees more so that they can take the learnings and the teachings that we do at Shell to their homes.
Not all organizations out there is on that level where we are at. So it's getting those basic stuff right first, and that is things like getting people to talk more inclusive language, before you actually get to that concrete policies, having that concrete policies in place. So it's getting the language right. Instead of saying, do you have a boyfriend or a girlfriend? That's when you're heteronormalizing it. Be inclusive and say, how is your partner? Allow the person to say exactly what sexuality or gender orientated partner they have, instead of you just first putting it out there. So that is what you get first right. To start off, use webinars, for example, to tell people more about what the LGBTI community is all about, the successes, the injustices, the struggles, the celebrations as well, and get them involved in that. I just say, don't do symbolic gestures for the sake of looking inclusive. That's dangerous, because you're giving people the perception that you are what you are not. The symbols must match the policies. Okay, if it doesn't and they are not aligned, then don't do it.
Symbolic gestures are meaningless if there is no action that follows it. As Shell, we make sure that our policy speaks to the diversity and inclusion programs that we want to drive. We train our employees. We need to be more patient. We need to be more tolerant with each other. Everyone is going through the most. So you can have your flag displayed at the entrance or wherever. It could be the biggest LGBTI flag. But if we go inside and we cannot find what you are displaying, then it is pointless. The strength of our society comes from us taking care and working together in solidarity with the marginalized group. Shell Downstream South Africa has deliberately and actively implemented policies that are inclusive, not only on paper, but we are making sure that it is policies that are effectively working for the business.
When you allow someone to be themselves, to truly be themselves, you ignite an energy within them, a confidence within them actually, to then perform at their peak. Production levels go up. Morale in an organization goes up.
The essence of diversity is accepting people for who they are and normalizing it.